Hey, what's up, guys? I hope everything is going well and that you are fit and healthy as always. Today, I'm going to share the truth about sugar and weight loss. Can you lose weight while having sugar? Is it from the devil? What's happening here? Okay. Now, of course, on my channel, I'm not sure if you've noticed. I mean, yes, I studied nutrition and personal training and all that, but it's not necessarily facts. And I'm not going to talk facts because that's not what I'm here to talk about, or that's not what, there are millions of channels, or thousands at least, that you can listen to. But this is just a podcast. This is me talking and giving you insight and my opinion on sugar. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm not necessarily, unfit. If you look at my Instagram, if you go to my other YouTube channels, especially the previous video that I posted, where I posted about my 3,000 calorie bulk that I'm going to start doing now, right? And yeah, of course, it doesn't include sugar because, I'm on a mission. I'm quite disciplined. I want to be disciplined. But why I want to talk about sugar is, it's not really a secret. We love sugar. It's quite addictive. It's literally, they say it's not liquid. It's, liquid. They say, what is liquid cocaine? Liquid cocaine is alcohol. Yeah. Anyway, the point is, it's basically like cocaine, the chemical, in a sense. You have sugar, you feel great, and then you have a little down. And this is the same issue that I had years ago. I would crave sugar, in a sense, to make me feel better, because I was a depressed man. My life wasn't sorted the way it is, not necessarily now, but I just have some direction. we all have our ups and downs, of course, but that's not the point. The point is, I want to talk about sugar and how it's not necessarily the end of the world. What is the end of the world, however, is the total amount consumed per, I would say, let's say per week. If you really think about, people do these studies, right? Now, again, it's not facts. I'm just making my own opinion. But people do these studies where they say, okay, cool, the average American or the average South African or whatever, they have 50 grams of sugar per day. Or maybe they have a chocolate a day. Or some of them have McDonald's every day, or whatever it is, right? And I think that is the problem with anything. It's the stereotype of things that happen in the world. So yes, there are people that eat a lot of sugar every single day. I'm talking about a lot, 5 chocolates a day, and they just literally, that's their staple food. They enjoy it, and they personally don't necessarily get fat because their bodies work differently. They just different. So then they go to those people and they're like, how do they do that? And, people see that and they maybe think, well, if they can do it, then I can also do that. And they're just learning from the wrong people. But the point that I want to make is, sugar is not necessarily something that is bad. I love sugar and I will eat sugar quite a lot. Yes, I have a Monster zero sugar. If I have Coca-Cola, I'll have a zero Coca-Cola. But just because I actually do like the taste, too much sugar in a Coca-Cola is just too much. It makes my mouth weird. But the point is, it can't be consumed the way that those people do. So when they say, oh, sugar is bad for you, don't have sugar, basically underline, and this is what I think, again, under that line, I think they mean don't fucking eat all the sugar in the house every single day. Don't go crazy, man. That is what they actually mean. Because, it's like the same warning. Don't drive. Come on. They say don't drive more than 100 kilometers on a highway or 120. How many people do you actually see sticking to that? Yes, most people. Okay, cool. But there are people that just fly by 140, 160, 180 even, or they definitely go 130 or 121. They definitely go over 120. So it's the same with sugar. It's just like a guideline. It's like a don't have sugar. It's bad for you, because they make it so extreme that you just stay away from it completely. All right. And that is actually the problem, because it's not really that bad. If you consume it in very small increments, you could say, right? And I'm not talking about every single day. I'm talking about maybe increments as in a week. So for instance, you have Monday to Thursday, you're clean, you don't have sugar, and then you crave a little chocolate, so you have a little chocolate bar or like a few blocks of chocolate, and that's like done. And you carry on another day or two, maybe you crave it again, but then the next time you crave, it's like 7 days pass before you like kind of crave something sweet, and then you do that again. You understand what I'm saying? Like you could potentially still have sugar and get to your goal and lose weight or stay in a lean position. So that's the one thing that I want to say. And then, of course, the other thing is that, or what I do personally, when I have sugar, I make sure that I have the things that I've been craving throughout the week. Okay. So if, let's say, Tuesday, I'm craving a chocolate, I'll write down that I'm craving a chocolate. Or I don't necessarily write it down, but I make like a mental note that I really want a chocolate right now. But I won't do it. Okay, because I'm disciplined, I just don't want to do it. And I know a day is going to come when I can have that. In my head, that's a Sunday. So I kind of like have these days, and every day I'll think about something that comes up, and it's sugar, 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 sugar. And then when it gets to Sunday, whether it's the day that I can actually have sugar, I go through my mental list. Some of it I actually do forget, but the others that I remember, I'm not craving them that day. I'm maybe craving 2 other things or just one thing, and that is exactly what I want you to kind of work on, in a sense. Like, don't make sugar bad. This is the other thing when people go to a restaurant or something and they give the dessert menu out, and then people are like, oh, no, thank you. I don't want dessert because I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet and I don't want to have sugar with my meal. Okay. All right. That's fine. And I understand that, dude. I do that so many times. I'm like, no, thank you. I don't want dessert right now because I'm on a mission. Maybe I had something yesterday, whatever it is. Right. But I don't want you personally to like say no and push all these things away all the time just because you're afraid to have sugar. You can time it, you can have it, you can enjoy it. It's not gonna make you fat. What is gonna make you gain weight, what is gonna make you gain fat, is when you constantly eat sugar, which means you're number one, because sugar is very high in calories, you will be in a surplus. So because of all the sugar, you'll be in a surplus. You probably, because sugar has a very shitty down, you're not going to feel like exercising anyway. So you're going to just sit at home, eat sugar, feel down. And because you feel down, you want to feel up again. So you eat more sugar and then you do feel great. And then, you know what I mean? It's a vicious cycle. And before you know it, then you will pick up weight. And of course, if you can balance that out, if you can have like 1, 2, 3, 4 meals in the day that are super clean and healthy, you can supplement, you can bring sugar in so many ways. Like, for instance, what I do at night, it's not sugar, but it's the illusion of sugar, right? So I have almonds and yogurt, like plain yogurt, and then I put my protein shake in there. Now, I can tell you now, the protein shake has sugar in it, a little bit. It's not sugar-free, but it's a very low dosage. It's so small. And I put that in my yogurt. And when I mix that up, I'm telling you, it tastes like chocolate mousse. It's like the best cheat ever. So try and find supplements then for the sugar. Don't think that there's no way that you can survive without sugar, because that's what people say, like, I can't do without sugar. You can. I'm not saying you have to, but you could potentially get a few ways to go without sugar. Of course, people say fruit. Oh, no, don't stay away from fruit. It's got like fructose. And dude, if you want to have an apple, if you want to have a nice little fucking pear or some blueberries and stuff, it's so light. The calories are so low. Yes, it does have sugar in it, but the quantity of sugar in in a whole bag of grapes and a chocolate, it's a massive difference. And I'm telling you, the fruit will fill you up. The chocolate is just going to like burn quickly, and then you'll be hungry again. So you need to choose exactly what it is that you want to do. Another thing about sugar, basically, or to wrap it up, because it's getting too long, is if you feel that sugar has a bad effect on you, Like you've really struggled with sugar, and I might get a little serious now at the moment. But if you've struggled with it, and it's kind of like I said in the beginning, like it's like cocaine, and you're really addicted to it, and you struggle to drop it. Let me tell you one way that I feel like any addiction should potentially be handled, right? And it's not cold turkey. That's just my opinion, okay? Whether it's cigarettes or alcohol or anything like that, don't go cold turkey. So if you are normally having 5 chocolates a day, okay, then try and have 4.5 chocolates a day, okay, for a week. And then try and have 4 chocolates a day for another week. And then try and have 3 chocolates a day for 2 weeks long before you switch to 2. And eventually you will go down to a chocolate a day. And eventually, I don't even want to say you have to go without it, but because there are a lot of people that actually have chocolate every day. There are people out there that are fit and healthy that have a glass of wine every day. And you know how much sugar wine has? You understand? Sugar is not the death of you. You could still be fit and healthy. Dude, I eat so much sugar. I really eat a lot of sugar, just not every day. Like if you had to see me on a day where I just come home and I tell Sophie, like, listen, fuck this. I had a bad day. I'm done. Like I don't want to see anyone. I just want like 3-4 hours to myself. I'm going to put the PlayStation on. I'm just going to play some golf because I play golf on the PlayStation. And I'm just going to eat a bunch of shit. And I can guarantee you it's not burgers, it's sweets, it's chocolate, it's cookies, it's those type of things, right? And literally the next day, I just get back on track again because I had my moment. When you're feeling down, embrace it, like, and then move on. Don't linger in that feeling, okay? So, like I said, if you're struggling with sugar and stuff, I think all of us do. All of us do. And, the world's not necessarily helping us because they put sugar in every single thing. Nowadays, they have sugar-free sauces and sugar-free this and sugar-free that. So, potentially they are helping. They are helping, which I'm glad about. But still, try and limit your sugar intake. Try and find alternatives. And you can do this. I know you can. All right? If you find any value, in my opinion, basically, in these talks, let me know. And in the comments down below, or you can DM me on Instagram, and we can have a little chat. I'm always willing to chat and share my opinion. I mean, fuck, we all have our opinions, right? And I mean, I'm making these videos so you can literally see, so that you can find out who I am and how I think. If you don't like me, I understand. There's 8 billion people in the world that might not like me, but there might be 10 that do. And those people I want to listen to this, of course. But if it's 1 million, great. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so right now. And if you want to see more of these videos or anything similar, you can just click down in my videos. There are a few already, or you can just comment down below what else you want to hear. All right. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.